Morning everybody, Steve from MWV Careers. How are we all doing? Same shite, different day. I'm just doing the brewery stuff now on a day rate. CX did try to get me back on board. They said if I came back on board with them, they'd do it so I could pay quarterly. So I had to think about it, but I decided not to, because obviously I'm doing this now, and some days on this you finish decent enough, you know what I mean, half 12, 1, 2 o'clock, and then some days you get to 6, so I wouldn't be wanting to do hotels on CX after that anyway, I don't think. I've had a bit of a nightmare with the van, Julianne here. About 3 weeks ago, clutch went when I were in Harrogate doing a delivery. So, got AA out 11 in the morning. AA rings them up. Yeah, okay. The trap's up to pick me up at 5 at night and take me to a garage. So I said, right, are we going to garage now? Like, he's going, no. He says, all I'm doing is taking you to Skipton Services, and then I'll drop you at Skipton Services, and someone else is going to come, McAdams, and take you at rest at Waite at garage. So I got home about 8:30 that night, and then it ran there for about a week. New clutch, drop the gearbox, all that, because it's master cylinders and slave cylinders and all this crap. And then I gets it back, and then about 3 days into driving it, it goes again. So back in it goes. Comes back out, yeah, everything's good now. It were a dodgy clutch, you know what I mean, a faulty clutch or whatever. Right enough. And then 2 days after that, clutch goes and me gear linkage goes, or you know, all floppy like the gear knob. So goes in again, comes out 4 days later. Yeah, it's all good now on all this. So then I'm driving it around, doing the job, and gear stick goes again. So he sends me a guy from garage, right? You pay all that money, and then guy from garage, no word of a lie now, sends me a YouTube video on how to put it right. And what it is, the ball joint thing pops out and the gear linkage. So if you put it back in again, the gears work again. So I did this, you know what I mean, I managed to get the day done like, and he says I ordered this part and it's like a clamp, and it clamps it down, the ball thing, onto your gear linkage, so your gear linkage can't come out. It's a worn gear linkage in it, so it just makes it last a bit longer, I think. Anyway, touch wood, I've been in it 2 days now and no problems. She went for MOT, went through the MOT, no problem. Put 4 new tyres on her, all that, and we're off. I'm off to Peterborough today from St Helens, so it's a good drive, mind. But then I've got 5 drops in Peterborough and then home. It'll be alright. Bit of a crash on the A1M there, so it slowed us down a bit. I was at the warehouse picking up in St Helens at 5 o'clock. So that's how long it's taking. I was in Tinglet the other week, about 2 weeks ago, in between it breaking down, and a gent come up to me out of one at Vans, and he's going, I know you, and I'm going, alright, like. So I know you're from Blackburn, like, because I've lived in Blackburn all my life. He's going, no, YouTube. I says, alright. So I met one of my subscribers, quite good. Took his name and all that number, we've chatted since and all that, so if you're going to watch this one, I hope you have a good day, buddy. Might be a Heineken in it on lock-up or something. Crazy. I know you, YouTube. Right enough, buddy. Yeah, so day rate, that's what we're on. We're on day rate. Not too bad either. I'm going to stick with this, I think, until it proper dries up. It might dry up in January. You We've got so many drivers doing it, but I don't think it's like, you know, I don't know if it's last in first out to keep bestons and gets rid of rest or what. I don't know what he's doing. Life services. So I hope you're all well. We've all had our 2 jabs now, and Sunday just gone I had my booster thing. That didn't sit right with that booster jab. I felt crap after it. Shakes and headaches and all sorts of stuff. Sore arms and all this. I've had my flu jab and all, so I'm jabbed up me like a bloody pincushion, aren't you? But you got to, because some sites will let you on and some sites won't. And then obviously now we're all back wearing masks again, aren't we, or these things or whatever. And I don't know what Boris is up to. Proper cockwomble, that fella. Honest to God. He can go into an hospital not wearing a mask. Well, what's that all about? You know what I mean? And then it's just come out now, past week, that when we were all frigging, you know what I mean, no parties, no this, no that, last year, them at number 10 were having bloody parties and whatever else. It's crazy. One rule for one rule for another. And you kind of understand these anti-vaxxers in a way, because if I didn't have to have it, I wouldn't have it, but I have to have it for work. Yeah, because it's come out now that like all these people are losing their jobs because they haven't had it and they don't want to have it, so they're sticking to the guns and that, which is fair dues on them. And then you're getting these bloody climate protester people that are locking up motorways off. That's just fucking mental, that is. I don't know what the frig's going on with that. Now they're starting to super glue themselves to tarmac on motorways so no one can move them. They're off the rocker, man. Proper. You know what I mean? Then we've got all these people coming in at Dover and Folkestone and all that on boats, innit? Just mental stuff. Crazy times, I'm telling you, people. Proper crazy. I hope you're all working. I know a couple of lads that are, like I said, and a couple of people like my fan base, which is good. And I hope you're all healthy. And we've got to keep going, haven't we? What can we say? Anyway, I'll leave it there. And if you've got any questions about it, give us a shout, and if I can help I will, no problem. We'll sort it out one way or another in the comments, or we'll sort a phone number out for you, or an email address or something. But I think Big Beardy's took over from all that now, and he's took over from Pete, I think, on the van type side of it, because Pete's doing his 7.5 tonnage now, isn't he? And then there's van on the run in there, he's still doing it. They do regular ones, that's what I'm saying, so you're laughing, aren't you? Van on the run passed a comment on one of Pete's the other week. I passed a comment saying I run, you know, multi-drops or whatever, and day rates, and he said he might start doing that because it's slowing down. Some at CX's, you know, I'm on CX Facebook thing, and extra long wheelbase at 55p a mile. How can you make out of that? But there you go. So stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. All we can do.